All right, so here we go. We're going to be doing Moose's Procedural Rally League and Assetto Corsa. And this is season number 4. This is week number 1. Stage number 1. I haven't done any runs this week so far. If you don't know what Moose's Procedural Rally League is, the Holy Moose has made a program, if you will, for Assetto Corsa that procedurally generates rally stages in Assetto Corsa, and he can tweak all the things and do coding, magic. I don't know how it works, but basically he makes tracks and he puts those tracks up in a season format / week format. There's four stages per week, 4 weeks per season. So basically it runs a month, Tuesday to Tuesday. And Moose has done a wonderful job. This is, again, season 4 of this. And I've participated in all of them, and I'm not very good. So, having said that, there has been a challenge. There's been a gauntlet laid down over a few of the past seasons and weeks and whatnot. One Mr. Xavier Penguin and I have been in a quote unquote race for last, hashtag race for last, because I'm not very good. He's not very good. So we race to see who's going to be last. And over the past few seasons, Xavier, with his race for last and the in Moose's Procedural Rally League and whatnot, he has been doing it for charity. And at the start of this particular season, season 4, when Xavier was doing his stream the other day, when he was doing his stream, he came up with what he was going to be doing, and I'm going to be matching Xavier, and what he came up with is every week there's going to be 2 different donations. There's going to be a donation to a given charity, and then there's going to be a donation to the map maker, who is one Mr. Holy Moose. So I'm going to be following along with that, and for every week every week of this season that we participate, there's going to be $5 going to one Mr. Holy Moose for all of the wonderful work that he has been doing with all of this stuff. And it's just amazing, especially when you look back at season 1 of Procedural Rally, which was only a couple of months ago. It's only been a couple of months. But when you look back at season 1 for Procedural Rally League versus what you're going to see here in just a few minutes when we start up stage 1 here, it's the progress is amazing. So we're going to be donating $5 to Moose for every week that we participate in season 4 here, and then our the charity that we're going to be donating to is again the one that the other charity that we're going to be donating to is the same one that Xavier is donating to, and it's the direct relief through Kurt J. Mack's Farlands or Bust. So that's what we're going to be, where we're going to be donating our money. Now, how much money gets donated is going to vary a little bit. What Xavier has been doing, I believe, for this particular week, for sure, is whatever place he finishes at the end of the week, whatever place he finishes in, that's the amount of money that is going to be donated to charity. So the way Xavier explained it was whatever position he's in. So if there's 10 people that are participating in the race or in the stage, in the week, whatever, at the end of the week, if he finishes 10th, then he's going to be donating $10. I believe is how it works. So I wish Xavier was here to correct me if I was wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So that's also what we're going to be doing. However, we're going to be throwing down our own gauntlet to one Mr. Xavier Penguin, and the difference is between what I'm going to be doing and what Xavier is going to be doing is, and this is, like I said, this is the race for last between it's kind of started between me and Xavier and I, and just kind of as a joke, but I'm gonna try to make it not really personal, but I'm going to try to make it to where the race for last actually means something, because in the past it was just kind of a joke. We're just going to be racing and see who ends up in last. But I'm gonna make a point now of making it to where Xavier is gonna try to do better. Okay, so because with Xavier, the higher he finishes, the less money goes to charity, right? And so it's kind of a double edged sword. You want to do better in the competition, but you also want to be able to donate money to charity. So I want and so if you want to donate money to charity, the thinking is, well, I just won't do very well in the races, so I'll be able to donate more money to charity, whatever. Or I don't want to donate money to charity. I want to be able to donate as little as possible, or I want to finish as high as possible, but that also means that I don't donate as much to charity. So I'm going to give Xavier an incentive to actually finish higher, to actually do better and compete. Now, there's differences between obviously me and Xavier, and I'm gonna explain. I'm doing a little bit of a explanation before I tell you what my own gauntlet is. But there's I've been doing Assetto Corsa for a couple of years now. Xavier hasn't been playing it that long. I'm racing with the steering wheel, which you can see just the very tip top of here. Xavier is using a gamepad. He's using an Xbox 360 controller. So in the past, I have almost always beat Xavier in these Assetto Corsa Race for Last PRL stages. Almost always. And I'm not saying that I'm a better racer. I just have certain advantages over Xavier because of my experience driving, experience playing video games, using a wheel over a gamepad, and just I usually end up on beating Xavier. So here's my gauntlet, Xavier. Not only are we going to be donating $5 to Moose, not only are we going to be donating the position that we finish to direct relief. So if we finish 10th, then obviously we're going to be donating $10. I'm going to be donating based on the difference, the time difference between me and Xavier Penguin. Okay? So if there is, because at the end of the weeks, at the standings, not only are they, 1 through however many, but also there's a difference. There's a time difference between where you finished in first place, and that's actually how they determine where you finish overall. So I'm going to be donating the difference between our time and Xavier's time. So if I finish in 10th out of, say there's 10 people going, okay, and I finish 9th, Xavier finishes 10th, I'll be donating $5 to Moose, $9 to direct relief because I finished in 9th place. And then let's say I finish 5 minutes ahead of Xavier Penguin overall, not individual stages, overall. Let's say I finish 5 minutes ahead of Xavier Penguin. So I'll be donating $5 to Moose, $9 plus the $5 $1 per minute, basically, however many minutes ahead of Xavier I am. So in this case, I finished 5 minutes, it's another $5. So that would be a total of $14 going to direct relief. Now, here's where it gets tricky. If Xavier, if you watch this, here's my challenge to you, Xavier. If you end up beating me, which is not unheard of, it's happened, I'm sure that it has. If you end up beating me, Xavier Penguin, I will donate twice the difference of time. So if he beats me by 5 minutes, then I'll be donating $10. Okay? So, Xavier, there's your incentive to actually do better and make me last between the two of us. So there's your race for last, your hashtag race for last. You're racing to make me last. So I end up donating double the time, or double the time difference between the two of us. So, having said all that, let's go ahead and get started. that was a lot. That was a lot to have to go through. So, but that again, that'll all be at the end, not at the end of this video. That'll be at the end of the week when the final stages are tabulated, and when I do the video for week 2, I will give an update on how much we're going to be donating to Direct Relief at the start of next week's video. So, having said all that, let's start up stage 1. And for those of you watching on YouTube, we get two attempts per stage. And the way I do this is the first stage, I'm going to go through it and doing chit-chatty, happy YouTuber / streamer stuff, and probably not do very well. And then my second run, I usually do without talking a whole lot. So you'll either see one of those 2 runs. If you hear me talking as we're going through the run, then I didn't do so well in the second run. And if you don't hear me talking at all, then that was the second run. So here we go. Moose's Procedural Rally League. This is season 4, week 1, stage 1. Alex is back. You're in Photoshop. Welcome back, Alex. I'm a little nervous, I gotta say. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? This is silly. This is all for fun. This is just this is just for fun. But it's not really just for fun anymore. It's actually, there's actually money on the line now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just gotta rev up and release the clutch. That's all we gotta do. Total 15, $5 Moose, $10 charity. Right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Keep her lit. I really hope.
Left 1.
There she is.
Left 2.
I was
80.
I was a little nervous about whether or not I would be able to hear Yole, but I can hear her just fine.
Left 3. Long.
Also, for those of you watching on YouTube, if you do end up seeing
2.
this attempt,
Left 1.
I take it easy.
150.
Because I do want to actually finish the stages.
Left 2.
There's a lot of bumps in this stage is what there's a lot of. Holy crap.
Right 1.
Oh, I missed this
100.
one. Okay.
Hairpin left. Long. 100. Left 1.
This is the hairpin. This is in fact the hairpin. And then a left 1. Yeah, again, for those of you who might not remember my
right
stages.
6. Left 6.
From,
right 2.
Okay, this is, was that the left 1 after the hairpin?
200.
Or was that just not called? Okay, either way.
Right 2.
I'm not real fast. I'm not going to be doing these real fast. I just want to finish.
200.
200 to what? I must have just missed that call.
Left
All
1.
right. Left 1. I heard that one.
Left 1. Left 1.
Left 1.
Right
Left 1.
80.
Right 1.
Right 1. Left 6. Hairpin right. Long.
Okay. It's just a left 1 into a hairpin. All right.
Left 4.
Well, I don't know
right
how
2.
useful
Left 1.
a handbrake is
Left
with an
1.
all-wheel drive
Hairpin
car.
right. Long.
Okay, everything's fine. So maybe it would have been
Hairpin left.
better to
long.
have a
left 4.
handbrake
Hairpin
button
right.
mapped.
Long. Right 6. Left 2.
Oh no, not that way. Not that way. Get back on the track. Back on the track, please. That was a hard hit on that guardrail. That was sent me flying off the other side of the track. Crazy talk. But yeah, I don't know how
6.
well
Left 2.
A
right
handbrake
6,
would work with an all-wheel
left
drive car,
1,
but I guess it might work out a little better.
right 1, left 6, right 1, long,
Everything's fine.
left 6, left 1,
It's very technical. Ooh, that was almost a fuck you guardrail.
left 1,
There's one thing I remember Xavier actually saying when he was doing his. Is that the same? Fucking. Hello. Is that the same turn? Did I do the same thing in the same turn
100.
twice? What the hell just happened there? I wasn't even going that fast.
left 6, hairpin right,
But yeah, I remember hearing Xavier say that
80, right
about
6,
being technical.
left 1,
And yeah, I guess he was right.
right
I just
1,
get the feeling
left
that,
5,
that
left
I'm not
1,
going to be doing so well versus Xavier this time.
left 1,
I don't remember.
right
Obviously,
6,
I didn't look at the times before we
right
started.
6,
And
left
I'm not
2,
going
right
to look at the
6,
times
left 1,
until we finish everything. We finish
hairpin
all
right,
of the
long,
all of the stages for this week. And then we'll go in. See that one? Hello. There we
hairpin
go.
left, long, right 6,
Yeah,
left
we're not
2,
gonna be looking at the times until the end of the. Where are we going? Left. Okay, sure. Until we get to the end of all 4 stages. I believe there's 4.
left 1, 100,
And then we'll look and see how much money to
left
start
6,
with. I'm
right
going to
2,
end up behind Xavier is the way he's looking right now.
right 1,
Also, did my explanation make
right
sense
1,
for those of you who may or may
200,
not have been listening
over
to it?
finish.
Where's finish? Okay. There's finish. Oh, squid. Thank God. 5 minutes flat. Barrel roll. And fixed. Oh, look at there. That's new. Are they collidable? Oh, they sure are. Look at there. What happens if you hit them at speed? But yeah, 5 minutes flat. That doesn't seem great. That doesn't seem great at all. We're gonna have to see if we can't do better. And we just stop. Okay, fair enough. Good job, Moose. Good job. That's one thing I forgot to really kind of talk about was these stages are absolutely amazing now. They look great. The trees look wonderful. The textures on all the stuff look great. Like, I don't know how much of this is Moose and how much of it is Assetto Corsa, but it looks amazing. Amazing. All right, let's go back to bits. So the first time was 5 minutes flat, more or less. And I'm not looking at the times yet. All right, so here we go for Moose's Procedural Rally League. This is season number 4, week number 1, stage number 2, run number 1. I haven't done it yet. I got 8 minutes. Hopefully I can finish it in 8 minutes. If not, then I should probably just have to
Right
quit.
6, left 2, tightens.
For
6,
those of you
right
who may
2.
be wondering, if you're watching this on YouTube,
Left 6, right 1,
my second run of stage 1
left 1,
was going to be much, much better than my first run.
100,
Until I was doing great up until the very end, and there was a turn
right
that
6,
I either missed
80,
the call for
left 1,
or wasn't called, so I was going flat out and ended up going off the track,
left 1,
flipping my car
left
over,
6,
and
right
it
1.
resets you, and I was unable to complete it. So we went with run number 1. That's why you got me talking through the
left
first
6, left 6,
the entire first
right
part of
1,
it.
150.
But this
Left
being
2.
stage or run number 1, you might not even hear that. And if you do, that means I screwed up
Right 1.
the
100.
run number 2 of
Hairpin
this one
left.
as well.
Very long. Right 1.
Did I miss
long.
a call for that hairpin? I might have. Another, a little bumpy right there.
Right 1.
Okay.
Left 6. 80. Left
Very,
2.
very twisty.
100.
Very,
Right
very
6.
twisty.
Left 1.
Right 6 into the left 1. Here's the 1, I'm assuming. Okay.
Left 4.
How about up here somewhere? We're gonna call any of these turns? Nah.
Left 1.
Let's not worry about calling any of those turns. We can see them just fine. We ain't gotta call
Left
them.
4. Right
4.
6.
Yep, 4. Ah, I see a cubic.
Right 1. Right 1.
Everything's
long.
fine. I was afraid I wasn't gonna get
Left
it load up for that one.
150.
There we go.
Left 6. Right 2.
Left 6, I believe that considers the left 6. This is
80.
possibly a 2. I don't know.
Right 2. 150.
One thing I forgot
Left
to turn
6.
on was the
Right 1.
the stage.
Hairpin left. Long.
Whoops. The
Right
stage
1.
thing shows you how progress bar
100.
is the word I'm looking for. I think I could turn
Right
that on.
2. 80. Left 2.
Nope. Everything's fine.
80.
Where?
Left
Where?
6. Left
Oh,
1.
God. Everything's fine. Whew. That was a little scary. I thought I was a dead man
100.
right there.
Right 2.
Kind of like here. Okay, those trees are fake. Trees are fake, everybody. I didn't
200.
hear this call.
Left 1.
Now, was that the one, or is this the one? I believe this is probably got to be the one.
Right 1. Over finish.
I'm the one who turns. Squid. Hi, Squid. All right. Whew. 345. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. And again, I don't want to know how much ahead or behind Xavier I am till the end. All right, here we go for Moose's Procedural Rally League. This is Season 4, Week 1, Stage number 3, Run number 1. And it's true, Cubic. All right, here we go. People in my doing this on
80.
Twitch, by the
Right
way.
1.
People in my chat are talking about the
Left 1. Right 6. Left 2.
indicator,
Left
the
6.
stage
Right 1.
distance indicator on the left. I forgot what it's actually called because I had a minor
100. Left
brain
2.
fart, apparently.
Left
Progress
6.
bar. Progress
Right
bar is
1.
what it's called. There's a 1.
Left
And for
1.
those of you who may be wondering what happened to run number 2
80.
in
Hairpin left.
for
Long.
stage 2, I was actually 2 seconds slower on attempt number 2 for. Oh, felt pretty good. I was
Left
actually 2
6,
seconds slower for
right
attempt number
2.
2 on stage 2. So
Hairpin right.
a
Long.
lot of 2s there. There was a lot of 2s there, but that's why you actually got to see the
Hairpin
run
left.
with me talking,
Long.
as opposed to the run without me talking. Which again, if
Left
attempt
3.
number 2 for this stage
Left
doesn't go
2.
very well, you won't see this one, or you will see this one and you won't see the other one.
Right 2. Right
Also,
2.
Moose, if you
Left
watch this,
6.
there's a little
Right
bit of an
6.
issue with that mountain out
Left
there in the
2.
distance.
Right 6. Left 6.
Little bit of an
Hairpin
issue.
right. Long. Left 6. Hairpin left. Long.
Also, that was a lot of calls by Yole, and I didn't
80.
hear hardly any of
Hairpin
them.
right. Long.
Not that I didn't hear them, I just wasn't. That was just too much for me to process. Just too much. Also, we had a little jump right there. Everything's fine. Shift on down into first.
Hairpin left. Long.
Don't spin out. There's a lot of talking going on, and not a whole lot of listening on my part. So
Right 2.
I have no idea what most of that was.
100.
Sounded
Right
like a lot of
6.
sixes, so
Left 2.
sixes. So I wasn't real worried
Right
about
1. Left 6.
it. Woo!
150.
Slide right. I was in third. No wonder.
Right 6. Left 1.
Speed,
Right
power,
1.
brakes.
Right 2. Left 2.
Gotta be very careful through that little bit. It's easy to. Whoa. Okay.
200.
Easy to spin yourself out. It's also easy to spin yourself out when you don't know what's coming up.
Left 6. Hairpin
Yeah,
left.
none of that was called.
Long.
I had to lock up. I had to lift off the brakes to
Right 2.
try to get myself wound
Left
up.
2. 100.
Which sounds counterproductive,
Left
but
2.
it actually worked out. Along with my
Right
clutch
6.
downshift.
Right 1. Long. Left 6. Left 1. Long.
Clutch. Clutch
Hairpin
downshift.
right. Long.
I gotta say, I'm
80.
enjoying this one. I'm enjoying this one. There have been
Left
several
1.
times where I've been doing
Right
either
6.
dirt
Left
rally
3.
or
Titans 2.
even
Left
Moose's
1.
Procedural Rally League here, and it's like, why? I am so bad at
Right
this.
6.
Why am I even
80.
attempting it?
Hairpin right.
But
Long.
these have been fun. These have been a lot of fun.
80.
I think
Left
it
1.
probably has something to do with the fact that it's tarmac, as opposed to dirt or the gravel that Moose has to simulate for
Right
these.
6.
But
Right
or
1.
it may just be the car. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's freaking fun. I'm having fun doing this.
Left 6.
And it could be
80.
the fact that I just hadn't
Left
done
2.
it in forever. Also, that was very scary right there. Almost went off to the left.
100. Left 1.
But yeah, this has been a lot of fun for me. I'm really enjoying myself.
Right 1. Left 6. Left
Might not be
2.
very fast, might not be competitive, but by golly, it's fun.
Left 2. Over finish.
Oh, okay. The finish is right there. All right, 456. Woo! All right, well, that was fun. 456. Not bad. Not bad. Squid? Hello, Squid. Hadn't said hello to Squid yet. Maybe that's why I've been having such hard times with stage number 2, because I hadn't said hello to Squid. I miss Kate, though. I miss Kate. All right, here we go for Moose's Procedural Rally League. This is Season 4, Week 1, Stage 4, Attempt number 1. This is final stage of the week. So after this, we will look and see what some of the differences are on the times for me versus some of the other guys. If it's updated, it might not be updated, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, without further ado, here we go. There's Squid. We passed Squid already, so goodbye, Squid.
Left 2.
Now
Right
again,
1. Left 6. Left 2.
you may be wondering. Woo, you may be wondering what happened
200.
in run number 2 of the final stage. As I mentioned, on all the stages so far, I do 1 where I'm talking and
100.
being entertaining.
Right 2.
Entertaining. And then one where I am quiet and try to concentrate.
Left 1.
And so far, all of my quiet concentration laps or runs have either been slower
Left 1.
or ended
Hairpin
in
right.
dramatic
Long.
failure. And that's what happened in the last one. I spun out. And
Left
then trying to
4.
make up time, I ended up just driving completely off the track, falling
Left
down the
2.
mountain, and it
150.
wasn't
Hairpin
great.
left.
So that's why you got
Long.
to see run number 1. And I don't think I was actually doing that much better. I think it was very similar time frame
200.
that I would have been looking at. So, oh God, everything's fine.
Right 1.
Little fuck you guardrail, as I think Alex Nessie calls those. Where's this one? There it is.
Left 6. Right 6. Left 2. 80. Right 1.
Okay, I didn't see any of those
Left
sixes.
6. Right 2. Long.
But that's fine.
Left 1. Long.
Oh, little
80.
cut there.
Right
Everything's
1.
fine. Everything is A-okay.
Left 1.
I kind of quit listening
Right
to
2.
Yole a little bit.
Left 1.
So,
Hairpin
like,
right.
I
Long.
can hear it just fine. Uh-oh. I wonder how many people have done this so far this week. In that exact same spot. There we go. Get up the... Oh, and that, there we go. Just, everything's fine. Just as I was talking about not listening to Yole, I probably should have been
Right
listening
2.
to her. And
Right
would have
1.
been able to hear that call.
Hairpin left.
And it's not, as I
Right
was saying,
6,
it's not that
left
I'm not
1.
listening. Like, I hear the numbers. It's just, it doesn't always really
150.
register.
Hairpin right. Long.
It's like I can hear, but I'm not really equating what I'm hearing to what I should be seeing on the track. If that makes any
150.
sense, it's like, okay, I hear say there's a 2
Left
or a
1.
1 or whatever, like left 1. Okay. Well, where is it? So,
Right 6.
like, I know that there's a
Left
1 up
3.
here somewhere, and that's kind of how my
Right
brain
6.
works. It's like,
Right
okay, we know
6.
that there's
Hairpin
such a
left.
thing,
Long.
but trying to use the
80.
calls
Hairpin right.
to determine
Very
how far
long.
away it is not something that I do very well, which is probably one of the many reasons I am not an actual rally driver
100.
or good at
Left
these particular
1.
video games. Like I didn't hear that call. I didn't hear that call at all.
Hairpin right. Long.
So yeah, that's I don't
100.
know.
Left 2.
That's why I'm not very good at these
Right 6.
games
Left
either.
2. 100.
And it's
right
which
1.
has been it has a lot to do with me actually talking as I'm doing these and trying to do commentary and whatnot.
Left 3. 80.
Because I'm
right 1.
having to split my brain 3 different ways with the driving, the listening, and the commentating.
100.
And it doesn't always work out so
Left
well for me.
6. Right
And that's why I
2.
always assume, that's why I always do a quiet, not
Left
a
6,
quote-unquote non-commentary
100.
run
Left
as
1.
my second run. And those are usually better.
Right 1.
But they haven't so far this week been any better. They've in fact been worse.
Left 3.
And again, you might not even
Right 6.
see this one. And my explanations and my
Left
bad runs,
1.
depending on how attempt number 2 goes for this. I didn't think
Right
I hit
1.
that guardrail. All right. Depending on how run number 2
Left
goes
6.
for this stage.
Over finish.
So let's... Where? No? Okay, there it is. There's the finish. Oh my goodness, that was bad. That was real bad. Anyway, All right, that's going to be the end for Moose's Procedural Rally League, week 1 of season 4. I'd like to thank everybody for watching so far, and if you have any questions about the Procedural Rally League and Assetto Corsa, there I'm going to have in the description below. I'm going to have a link to Moose's website so you can take a look at it yourself. Also, there's a link to the Discord for the Procedural Rally League in the website, so make sure you check that out. Also, stay tuned for next week. You'll get an update on the totals for the donations to charity. And yeah, with that, I'd like to say thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.